What's going on, guys? It's your boy J-HIMMY Productions, and today we're going to be going over how you can mix your very own rap style vocals in Logic Pro X. Now let's get right into the mix. Alright guys, so we're back in the box. I got this record here called Can't Lie. It's by YB King. He's a Sacramento-based artist. I'll have his Instagram info in the bio. Make sure to check him out so you can give him a follow. Let him know about the song, how you feel about it, if you like it or if you don't like it. Anyways, here we go.
Ay, yeah. Oh, no, no. I be lying if I say I didn't lie. That you running through my mind all the time. Hey, all the time. Hey, but you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for the night that you cried. Lost my butter on my mama, hurt my pride. Hey, but you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for the night that you cried. Lost my butter on my mama, hurt my pride. Hey.
Alright, shout out YB King for letting us use his track for this tutorial. Like I said, I'll have his stuff in the bio. You can give him a follow and check him out. Alright guys, so we're back in the box for part 2 on how to mix your rap vocals in Logic Pro X. Today we're going to be talking about EQ boosting. On the last video we talked about EQ sweeping. If you didn't see that, make sure to go check it out. This is what it looked like. Just pretty much taking out a lot of the nasty frequencies that didn't need to be there, that was harsh to the ear. So after we do that, the next thing on the vocal chain is EQ boosting. So what I like to do is after I take a lot of those nasty frequencies out, again, I'm gonna pull this one up just so you can see it. So when I was taking out, when I was doing EQ sweeping, I was taking out those lows and the highs. So as you can see for my second one, when I'm boosting, I'm still taking out those lows and the highs just so they don't get in there while I'm boosting some of the frequencies. I still want to make sure all that muddy stuff is staying out of the way and doesn't interfere with the mix. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this for you with and without it. We'll do a kind of A and B.
But you can't lie, you can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for them night that you cried. Lost my butter on my mama, hurt my pride. Hey, but you can't lie, you can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for them night that you cried. Lost my butter on my mama, hurt my pride. Hey.
Huge difference if you guys could hear that. So pretty much what I did is I boosted a lot of this high end and a little bit of this mid, kind of in the telephone range. That way you can hear it a lot more clear and that way it sounds full. And a lot in this high range, that way it gives it a more brighter, a polished kind of feel to it. And also down here, not that one, this one right here, kind of in the lower mids, I brought down just a little bit in this 300 to 500 hertz range. It's kind of like nasally, I guess you could say. So I kind of brought that down just a little bit. That way it doesn't make it, if you pull it down too much, it'll make the vocal sound thin. But if you got a really hard beat and you got a really hard vocal, you don't want it to clash or collide with each other. So I'll kind of cut that down just to make it cut in the mix a little bit better. So I'll play this without anything on there. Let me copy this, and I'll kind of show you which one which one works or how each one works individually. And also what I did is I brought this gain up +2, so this usually is at 0. So I'm gonna bring all of these to 0 right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
But you can't lie, you can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for them night that you cried.
So we'll start left to right.
On my mama, hurt my pride. Hey, but you can't lie.
Right here, we'll go to this nasally part. We'll bring this up all the way.
But you can't lie, you can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for them night that you cried. Lost my butter on
you can hear that.
My pride. Hey.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down. It's just really nasally.
But you can't lie, you can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for
Not
the
too
night
much
that you
though.
cried.
I don't want to overdo
My
it.
brother on my mama hurt my pride. Ay, but you can't lie. You can't
So
say
here in
that
the
a nigga
mids,
didn't try. Apologize for the night that you
I
cried.
can see his vocals are kind of peaking in this area in like the 2K range. So with this mid, I'm gonna kind of raise this, as you can see, plus 2 dB, and this just kind of gives it a fuller, thicker kind of feel to it. And I'll raise it all the way so you can see where this is in the spectrum.
But you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga didn't try.
This is like really
Apologize for the night that you cry. Like my brother.
it's like really that telephone effect. So I don't want to overdo it, but it's definitely good to bring it up just a little bit so it sounds thicker, especially when most people play their music in the phone. So when people do play it, you know, they can hear it very clear and it just sounds full through their phone speaker. So I'm gonna bring this up, make sure I have it where I had it at, -2. And then with this, you can also see his vocals are kind of coming up in the high, like 3K to 5K range. Let me play this.
But you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga
Right here.
didn't try.
You see it's peaking.
Apologize for the night that you cry. Like my brother on my mama hurt my pride.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this part of the EQ up, and this is just to, like I said earlier, make it sound a little more polished, a little more clean, and I'll bring it up as we play it so you can hear.
But you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for the night that you cry. Like my brother on my mama hurt my pride. Ay, but you can't lie. You can't say that a nigga didn't try. Apologize for the night that you cry. Like my brother on my mama hurt my pride. Ay.
So that's pretty much the frequencies that I like to boost. Just a lot on the top end, just to give it a more shine, a little brighter feel, make it sound a little thicker. And with this gain, it was down at 0 and it just kind of sounded low volume, a little less shine, I guess. So when I brought this gain up, it just gave me a little more volume and a little more shine. And again, with this high end, you don't want to bring it too high up. You never really want to go past like plus 6 dB. It just makes it sound like too distorted, too bright. So I usually stay around plus 4 dB to like plus 6 dB if you really need it. If it's like a very low vocal or low tone vocal. But I typically like to stay at like plus 4 dB. So this is my EQ boosting, and this is my EQ sweeping. You can see the two right here. And again, this is part 2 of how to mix your rap style vocals in Logic Pro X. Alright guys, so this pretty much wraps it up for part 2 on EQ boosting. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you know when I post more videos, and like this video so it can get shared a bunch of times. Thanks again. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. I'm out.